grow organic wild blueberries. We do a little bit of everything. We do some frozen berries, but we specialize in fresh berries. We ship them mostly to Boston, and then they go on other people's trucks to states. But I've gotten phone calls from as far south as Virginia, as far southwest as Pittsburgh, and as far west as Ohio. I started raking in 1991. I grew up all over the place. We moved around a lot. But I always came here to pick blueberries. And yeah, I've lived in 42 states now. But I always came here to pick blueberries. It was always my favorite job to do. And so it was back, late 90s was when tractor harvesters were really picking up steam. Like in the early 90s, there were a few tractor harvesters out there, and they did a so-so job. They dropped a lot of berries. They missed a lot of berries. They're still kind of slow. And then towards the late 90s, they started getting bigger, faster, more thorough, where they now got, hand rakers will always miss berries, and hand rakers will always drop berries, and nowadays the harvesters pretty much don't miss or drop anything. And so late 90s, I saw that, and I said, geez, we're not going to have a job here too much longer if we don't do something different. But we do fresh berries, and a tractor can't pick a berry for fresh. For wild blueberries, they're super fragile, extremely fragile. And so if they're bruised even a little bit, we can't ship them fresh. They'll be a fine berry frozen. But once they're bruised, if you don't freeze them, they start to break down. And so for fresh, it's going to be probably an average of 8 days between the day we pick the berries to the day the customer gets it on their table. And in those 8 days, they'll just get softer and softer and mushier and mushier, and just won't be a quality berry. The reason we do fresh is because it uses people. It's more the accurate way to go through it. Oh, I guess we'll start about March, getting equipment ready and cleaning stuff up and whatnot. In April, we're burning. We're in fields. Climate's changing for sure. The last few years, it's been impossible to burn all the fields. It's just been too dry. I think it was 2 springs ago, so 2015, they had red flagged the whole state, so there was no burning period anywhere. And they gave me a special exception. We had a forestry helicopter hovering over us. And it took us 12 hours to do what should have taken us an hour and a half. And we just stopped. It just wasn't possible to do anymore. After burning, we do whatever kind of applications we need to do to the soil, sulfur or mulch. There's about a 3-week window between the time we burn the field and the plants start growing, and you can't drive on it with the tractor anymore. So we'll go through and do whatever we need to do in that section. The rest of the summer is pretty much weeding, and then August we start picking. We do that, and then that takes us right into December, and pretty much pack it up.